Hi, this is János, it's Real World Audio, and now we are going through a quick tour of how to take your LaGrande from the basic version to the refined version. This is something that many of you have been asking for a long time, and I have very detailed directions to give, and I have like 20 hours of videos how to do it exactly. But it's still going to take me a while until I get to those videos and present them. So until then, I'm going to give you just a very quick, very brief overview how to do it, quick paper and pencil version. So here is LaGrande, basically facing from the front, and what we see, this is like the place of the driver. And behind it, behind the front panel, we have one side panel, the other side panel, and we have the top sitting on the side panel. Towards the ground, towards the floor, we have like a heavy base on the inside, and there are the slot walls on the side. And essentially this whole thing here, this whole air vent is the port. So one slot port and another slot port at the side. So this by itself is not the port. This plus that, this whole area is the slot port, and essentially the base creates the port. The slot wall is there to extend the port to lower tuning frequencies. And before we get into refined LaGrande, a tuning opportunity for all of you is that if you don't want deep bass out of LaGrande, but you want more mid bass, then make this sidewall shorter. In the beginning, what you can do, you can take it to the extreme, take out this sidewall entirely, and just leave this as your port length and observe what you get. You are going to get a lot more mid bass and a lot less deep bass. So the deep bass will disappear, but you are going to get a lot more mid bass. So this is like different versions, different tunings, very different. I made this one because this makes the LaGrande capable to play let's say classical music. That was one of the things I wanted. If you want to play orchestral music, or not just classical but concert, any kind of concert, then let's say you are listening to OMD or Rush or anything like that, it can give, or Pink Floyd, it can give you a concert reproduction, although I have to add, not at concert volume, much lower than that. And for some of you this might be a deal breaker, but for others that is already a deal breaker, that when you want to listen to concerts but not at a volume that you burst your eardrums, you want to turn the volume dial down, and you notice that on your speakers which play the concerts really well at high volumes, they totally crap out at low volumes. What the LaGrande is made for is to play concerts for you at normal volumes which do not offend the neighbors and your earlobes. So anyway, if you don't want that and you want to listen to more of a pop music diet, which requires a very different tuning from your speaker cabinet than large-scale concerts, then just take out these sidewalls, and then you will have a big bump up in the mid bass. And there's a lot of people who want that, and when we get into stereo, we get into audio, most of us are getting in with that kind of sound, that the mid bass is overdone, it's overcooked, and that's truly wonderful for a lot of pop music, some of the rock music, and but after a few years you spend like that, you will tire of it very quickly, hopefully. The other case is that you will damage your hearing, but hopefully before you reach that stage, you get to that kind of maturity that you want your tuning to reach lower frequencies instead of just an overdone mid bass. However, now I'm already at 5 minutes, and let's just stop now and this video was about the changing the tuning frequency of LaGrande from LaGrande to pop grande, or maybe la pop or le pop or something like that, or le mid bass. And I will make the next video truly about the change from the basic to the refined. Thank you for tuning in. Bye bye.